Hi guys, I hope you're okay. Just thought I'd do a video on season 2 and more, especially the finale. So I went to the cinema to see it. I had already seen Wish World, which was okay, quite like that one. But the Reality War started off good. I had hopes for it. Seemed to be going well, and then Omega was coming. It was May the 24th. Uh, Now I was afraid to do Omega um, as a CGI creation, which they did, but I didn't mind it this time because there was a proper explanation, and I actually thought that monster looked quite good. Although I found he was too easily defeated by the Vindicator, the Doctor and the Vindicator, and then story just then went on and on and on, and then Belinda and Poppy in that zero room. Now, to me, that is not a zero room, that's just a cabinet, a box rather. If you want to know what a zero room, and if you're not familiar with it, check out the season 19, the fifth Doctor, Peter Davison's debut story, Castrovalva, where he's experiencing regeneration problems. And so Nissa and Tegan take him into the zero room in the TARDIS. It cuts out all interference from outside, at the outside world and stuff. Helps him, was supposed to help him to recuperate from his regeneration. But does not look like anything like a bloody box. Excuse me, but I thought it was silly. And then we have, where's Poppy gone? Where's Poppy gone? Is Poppy here? That I was waiting for Susan. Where was Caroline Ford as Susan Foreman, his granddaughter? I have found out since yesterday there was a scene filmed with her at the end of a party, because there's an image online of the Doctor and Belinda at some sort of party, and Ruby was to be there, and looking at them from a distance was Susan. So it's a great shame that she didn't get a chance to meet with the Doctor. So I think that's a crime. And also, Ncuti Gatwa, the 15th Doctor, is the only Doctor now in its 62-year history that has never faced the Daleks. And that is on Russell T Davies's head. He had the responsibility to bring them back, unless there's some rights issue, which I don't think there is. But overall, I did enjoy season 2, but this Reality War was plodded on. And I went with a friend of mine. He's a fan of Doctor Who. In fact, his earliest memory is William Hartnell, but he's not like a fan like me and yourselves. But he likes to watch it with me and that. And he didn't really enjoy it yesterday. But the other week he enjoyed the Interstellar Song Contest, which I loved. I've seen that a few times. And one other thing is Jodie Whittaker appearing as the 13th Doctor in the TARDIS. I felt she was so much better in that short scene with the 15th Doctor than her entire 3-year run. I think she had 3 or 4 years, 3-year run as the Doctor. Just shows you that Russell T Davies actually wrote for her, much better for her rather, than Chris Chibnall did. I liked seeing her, and I thought she was very good in that few scenes with Ncuti. And then we come to that ending, that regeneration. I am fed up with all this hands out and glowing and these streams of light. Maybe I'm just old school, because regeneration to me used to be that if the Doctor's mortally wounded or a Time Lord, they regenerate to a way of healing the body. But when he did this and reached in and pulled out regeneration energy to fix something in the universe, that irritates me. And then earlier on in the season, what was it? Actually, the first one, Robot Revolution, where he has a cut hand, was it? Or was it the other one? I can't remember now. And he uses regeneration energy to heal himself. No, that was in Lux, I think. Yeah, that was in Lux, sorry. Again, it's not. It's like the Sonic Screwdriver. It's get out claused. They don't know how to think of something. It was also during Peter Capaldi's time. It became a gimmick, and it shouldn't be like that. So it annoys me. And then at the very end, we have she's back as what though? Because that's Billy Piper as Rose from New Earth, of course. But yeah, she's back as something or another. Can't see her. It doesn't. It just says Billy Piper in the ending credits, but does not give her as the 16th Doctor. My view is she could be Bad Wolf or the Momentum from Day of the Doctor. But either way, I just think it's silly bringing her back. What they should have done is someone's on Twitter, have him regenerate, and as he's glowing, end credits, Doctor Who will return. That's what they should have done. Because the earliest season, I can see now being 2027 by the time they film it. And if rumours are true, Disney... actually, no, stop. This is the story that I've heard today. I was seeing someone post on Facebook. So, the scene that I mentioned a bit before about the Doctor and Belinda having drinks at a party, that everything was okay after May the 24th was restored. What then happened was Disney decided to pull the plug, didn't want to renew it, so they had to refilm it, so they had to do the regeneration scene, and this bit with Susan was cut. So that's what I've heard. Of course, I don't know if that's true or not, which time will tell. So that's my thoughts on it. Good season apart from that ending. But the acting was brilliant. I shall miss this guy, the Doctor. I really liked him. He was very good. But I'm not surprised he left, because if the BBC and Disney have got to make up their minds, he can't wait around. He's in demand. He's a good actor. And also, he's got to earn a living. Anyway, that's my thoughts. Do tell me what you think in the comments below. And don't forget to like and subscribe. Speak to you all soon. Bye.